in the self-justice system. Lack of awareness-based offenses are considered a special heinous. In Chicago City, the dedicated dudes that investigate these vicious, unmindful felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Accountability Unit. These are their stories.
This video is a public service announcement, PSA, raising awareness of scams. Back in the early to late 2000s, I received an email claiming that I had won a sweepstakes, but it turned out to be a scam. It seemed legitimate at the time because I had entered various sweepstakes. However, I now realize that my information may have been leaked or I was being monitored due to the increasing number of data breaches. Breaches weren't being talked about in the media until after several people had already lost funds, or at least it seems that way. Sometimes it feels like topics are not addressed immediately to make for more content on slow news days. While I don't rely on media outlets to inform me about much, if the news story had come out sooner, I might have avoided being scammed out of nearly $5,000. The initial email stated that I had won money and I had to pay a delivery fee. Yes, I fell for it. And as I was unaware of the scam cycles, these cycles of scams occur at specific times within a year. The scammer got $1,500 from the first email, and then another $1,500 from a second email. By the second email, I became wary, thinking it may be a scam, but I wasn't sure. My thoughts back then were that scared money doesn't make money, and it takes money to make money. This is generally true when it comes to business, but this wasn't a business deal. And I played right into it like a grade A sucker. Accountability. That A for lack of accountability in my case. But accountability is for all. This includes myself. The last email is when I knew it was a scam, but only after another $1,100 had been stupidly given away. At this point, I stopped responding. I guess you can say I finally learned my lesson, but only after being suckered. As I'm soaking, at the time as I'm soaking, a news story comes on about what I had just experienced, and now I'm upset with myself for not doing due diligence before handing over any funds. It was only after the initial excitement of supposedly winning something wore off that the truth became clear. Like the video and share. I want to bring attention to these scams and the recent discovery of these scams abound. On to the recent discovery. On screen is a text message that many have received for what looks like from the USPS, the United States Postal Service. Because of the repercussions of being duped previously, I knew this time that it was a scam because the USPS doesn't send texts unless one has signed up for delivery notifications. Here's the thing though. One, I wasn't expecting any packages. And two, well, let's talk about it. The first thing to notice is that it says, me and two others join this group. That means that a group was created and I was added to it. The second thing to notice is this number here. That's clearly not in this country. At least that's the number that it looks like it comes from. Lastly, never ever click links that are contained within emails or text messages from whom you do not know the sender was. Because when you do so, you end up downloading malware and Trojan horses into your devices. Shit, I remember days when Trojans were supposed to protect us men. Lastly, as you can see, this particular number, real or fake, has left the group. Why is that? Now, if you notice, under the one that I'm pointing at now, you see another supposedly USPS message under another number. And as you can see from the top, this is in my spam to blocked category. Yes, I have to hold this L for losing almost 5 G's previously. But I will never ever be scammed again. Rest assured of that. And this also serves as a PSA to be vigilant in communications that we may receive, that you may receive. In addition to that, do your research. And if any of the scammers are watching and listening at this time, yeah, you're done, son.
The more the merrier, unlikely. I say there's no such thing as Siamese.